Heyo, welcome to the streamo. Supremo, Flemo, Timo, Beep Bop, Skibidadop Debo. Heyo, heyo. I'm gonna get the man, the myth, the legend, the god amongst us mere mortal men, us mere mortals. Cosbydaf on the good old colomophone. And we'll be ready, hey? So, yeah, let me get started and call up Cosby. Let me just get started and call up Cosby. I'm sorry. Please wait. I've never done this before. Get it right. Everybody's working on a weekend. Heyo, Cosby. Mm-hmm. Hey, Cosby.
Hey,
Welcome to the stream. The meme, the teams of the Flame Beams. We are live with the man, the myth, the legend, Cosby Daff. Hello, Cosby. How are you today?
good.
So, what is the first thing you want to talk about? I've got TFW here, and I'm just gonna talk about the things that excited me, Transformers wise, and you can interject if you want to. I'm sorry.
Um, Earthrise stuff, I guess.
Oh yeah. What is the two-headed dude here? The two-headed Earthrise guy called?
That appears to be some new character they've made up. I've never seen that before.
It reminds me very much of Masters of the Universe in that way. If you, I can't remember the. What was it? Too Bad was the guy from Masters of the Universe that had two heads. I think so. I'm sorry. Earthrise Megatron looks really good though. I really like his tank mode here.
I think the two-headed guy might be a reference to the Pretender doubleheader, whom I'm posting a link to the wiki article.
Okay, let me just look this up. Wiki. Doubleheader. So you think he might be a modern interpretation of that character?
It's just sort of a reference.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That thing is weird. I can see why it hasn't come back since then.
I can't remember the blue sports guy. This car, the one I'm showing on stream. He's blue and he's got his name escapes me now.
Screen?
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Smokescreen looks really fucking good.
Yeah, I love the new car.
But I think I'm gonna probably get Earthrise Megatron and Earthrise Optimus.
I should probably just wait for a sale or something.
Yeah, because I already have a Siege Megatron, so I don't need another Megatron.
Yeah. I mean, I think the tank is better.
Well, okay. Quick side story, a little side story here. Uh, fucking come on. Quick, quick side note here. Earth,
Oh,
Earth, was it War for Cybertron, Megatron? Mine broke and I need to fix it. His wheel, one of his
oh
treads,
shit, what happened?
one of his treads popped off when I was trying to transform him, and I can't, I gotta fix that.
Does
So
it look like a part that's just popped?
yeah,
Did it
just
like snap?
it snapped off is what I meant.
Oh, well, that sucks.
It happens. Now Alicorn. When was the last time Alicorn had a toy?
You're breaking out a little there, Ted.
I'm sorry. Is this better? When was the last time Alicorn had a toy? I'm sorry.
Alicon has never had an official Hasbro toy. There's been a couple third-party attempts, though.
Oh, well, I know you don't like his alt mode, but I think it's fine.
I think the alt mode is probably mistransformed, because, here, let me pull up a picture of it.
Yoki dokie. Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be more low to the ground, like an alligator, hence the name.
Yeah, I get you. I don't know enough. Like my Transformers nostalgia is Beast Wars.
It might be able to do that, and they just mistransformed it. I don't know.
Let me look at this link you sent me here. I'm sorry. It's possible. Who knows? I mean, it's the first official toy of this figure, right? Again, yeah.
Yeah,
And we're getting the questionarians. I think is for the first time ever, right?
Quintessons.
Yeah, right. We're getting those for the first time too, right?
Well, there was a Quintesson figure in a 2004, but it looked quite a bit different from this. It wasn't based on the movie design, and this is.
Ah,
I can't help but feel like this one is probably going to be a shelf warmer, though.
I second that opinion, but they're doing the best they can with the movie designs.
I appreciate that they're doing something different, but I don't know. I don't see it flying off the shelves.
Well, maybe TFW will like it because it's different.
Yeah, it's new and different. You can't fault it for that.
Now let's see if TFW puts their money where their mouth is. I'm sorry.
Guess we might as well talk about RC because
I
her car splits off, and that makes it the most horrible thing ever to exist.
Oh, has TFW been ranting about that?
Oh yeah.
Where can you help me find a picture of that RC again?
Or I'll just
Yeah, that'll be super cool of you. Thanks, man. I'm sorry. Um. Oh, hey, look. Good Smile's creating a Bumblebee figure. I'll show you that right now. I'll post that in the Discord.
I seen it. Here I'm
Oh.
posting the RC pictures.
Boop. So yeah, this Bumblebee looks okay, I guess.
It's cute.
It's not my cup of tea, but if you like chibi figures, I'm sure you'll like it.
It costs like $70 fucking or something.
70. No, sir. No, thank you. I'd rather spend that money on something else. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So
Is
yeah,
the actual
yeah.
uh,
RC, I absolutely like what they are doing with this figure, and I can understand why they had to make it come apart because of her design. So
yeah,
I think
that's how I feel about it too.
they're just doing the best that they can. I'm sorry.
I mean, you could argue that it's sort of half-assed, but I think both modes look fine, so I'm okay with it.
And I mean, RC is always going to have a backpack. That's just
Yeah,
something. That's
that's
just a
just how it
problem.
is.
Yeah, that's just a problem with their design. Um, we haven't gotten any Playmates Godzilla news apparently yet. Which
Yeah, that's
whatever.
making me a little antsy. I hope we get to see something before this is over, but they're
Uh,
kind of
they,
dragging their heels.
they previewed some of the Ghostbusters stuff, and I'm gonna say this: I do not want another Ghostbusters movie. I think
I don't either.
Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I'm one of the people who still think 2 is okay. It's not as good as 1, but
I
2.
remember Ghostbusters 2 being fun, but I haven't watched it since I was like 11 years old, so
The problem with Ghostbusters 2 is that you could not do. Ghostbusters was very lightning in a bottle, sort of.
yeah.
And the thing is, you couldn't recreate the magic of Ghostbusters 1, even if
Speaking
you
of
tried.
Ghostbusters, that we got a articulated figure of the Zool dog. That might work pretty well as a kaiju. go against Godzilla and stuff.
Where? Oh, wow! I didn't know we had that yet.
It's probably the only one I would get, but that's just sort of a for the hell of it sort of idea.
Haha, hell.
Pun not intended.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's cool.
Uh,
Rise display up now.
what is up?
Finally,
What's up now?
the
I'm
link it
sorry.
the Earthrise toy display.
Oh, okay.
They got the photos of it up.
Let me just look. Scorpionox I want, but not for the price.
It's cool, but that's just out of my price range.
I couldn't justify the price to myself.
Well, I mean, at least you're getting a gigantic figure for the price, so there is that.
I mean, there's like the child part of me, the kid part of me would go, "Holy fucking shit, huge toy." But the responsible adult part of me is like, "Do I really need this huge toy?"
For me, as far as the big gigantic figures, I'm still more excited for Devastator.
And I know you have several of him all ready to go, and
Scavenger is supposed to be showing up in a couple of days now, so I'm gonna have 6 out of 8.
when cosbydaf
It's
collects all the
exciting.
Infinity Stones, we will all be afraid.
Infinity Constructicons.
Have you seen some of these Marvel Legends yet?
I only took a glimpse at the Marvel Legends, and what I saw was a bunch of random symbiote suit characters that seemed kind of frivolous.
I mean, I think it's kind of stupid in that fun toy way, but apparently we're getting all of the X-Men from the arcade game in the 90s.
Oh, that's interesting.
And Storm's a Target figure. I think I have. Let me look up Marvel Legends.
I did see that we're getting a new figure of the leader finally. That's a surprise.
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to happen. How much money do you think he's going to show up in a movie though?
Probably not.
And even if they did, they probably fuck him up somehow.
Yeah.
We have here some of the movie X-Men. We're getting the movie X-Men, which I mean is cool, but it's not like my thing or anything.
Hey, which movie is this? I don't.
It's from
Is that
Deadpool,
from?
and
Oh, that's why I don't recognize it.
we're also getting Mystique and Wolverine and Xavier and Magneto from the movies.
It's cool. Honestly, I like those movies, but I feel like I don't have all that much nostalgia for them because it really shat itself out once they got to the third movie.
Ugh, don't talk about X-Men 3. That depresses me. The best part of that
Yeah.
movie is the Juggernaut, and that's because I just like the Juggernaut.
You just like the meme.
No, I just really like the character. I like the. I'm a sucker for the evil brother trope. I don't know why. I just am. I just
Fair
love.
enough.
I'm just a sucker for it.
The new team of Fantastic Four with Doctor Doom was looking really nice.
That'll be nice. We're getting Apocalypse too, and Morph.
There's a new Abomination figure. That's interesting.
Let me show you news. That'll be nice.
Surprises me though, they've never done a figure of the Ultron drones from Age of Ultron, and they haven't done the Chitauri soldiers either.
That is
What's up
very
with that?
weird. That might just be Disney prioritizing certain characters over others.
Yes, but if you make those, you can get people to buy a whole bunch of them.
Oh, also speaking of Disney, we're getting so much Baby Yoda shilling.
Yeah, Baby Yoda.
We all knew this was coming.
I guess it gives them something to work with, unlike the new stuff. Fuck.
Speaking of coming, here's an image that I think is funny. It really makes me think of like hentai. I'm sorry, I'm a pervert, but this image makes me think of hentai. I apologize greatly.
What, the Baby Yoda mouth thing?
Yeah. Yes, I am completely sorry. I take full responsibility for my own brand of idiocy. I'm sorry.
Toy equivalent of a shit post. Never
It
made the sea cow that came with Luke that he got the blue milk from.
too
When's
hot.
that getting a figure?
That's too hot, Cosby. Oh, we're also getting a new wave of retro Spider-Man things. I think the Spider-Man figure looks fucking great, but I already have I have Pizza
Oh, let me
Spider-Man.
see it.
I have Pizza Spider-Man, so I don't think I need
Ooh,
this Spider-Man. But he looks
Gwen
damn.
Stacy looks really nice.
Yeah, but this Spider-Man right here looks super good.
Yeah, that's great.
And
I don't know. It's kind of like a.
Spider-Man was one of the few
You go
comic
ahead.
books that my mom liked.
I used to be really big into Spider-Man, and I was trying to collect all the villains, and I think it was around the time that Amazing Spider-Man came out, and that movie was just sort of eh, and the sequel was worse.
Well,
I don't know. I just sort of lost interest in it.
well, according to my mom, she liked Spider-Man because she had a crush on him as a kid. So there's that.
Fair enough.
I mean, okay. But
Tell you what, though, if I was still collecting them, I'd be all over the Beetle and the Vulture.
I have the
Those look
Vulture.
really good.
Or are you talking about like classic Vulture?
I was talking about the comic one.
Uh,
You got the movie one that doesn't actually have the wings on it.
yeah, but he's a nice enough figure.
Lightless Vulture.
Uh, I know you're. I don't remember if you liked Mortal Kombat much, but they have some. Storm Collectibles has some Mortal Kombat figures. I think that'll look kind of neat. I
Was
guess.
like weirdly huge or something? Or am I mixing it up with something
I
else?
can't remember, but they look nice. I can show you them if you wanna.
Let's take a look at them.
Okay, here they are.
Thundercat stuff looks really nice.
Yeah, and I really kind of want what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck. Here's Raiden. There's
Oh, nice ninjas.
yeah, there's those guys. What's the word I'm looking? I can't remember who those guys are again.
Saber ninjas.
Yeah, I the Mortal Kombat game I played was 1 and I think 3.
Well, they were in the third one.
It's been forever since I played Mortal
Do we
Kombat
have any
3.
boss characters? Is
Uh
Goro in it?
there's this horse guy. I can't remember where
Oh,
he's
oh,
from.
Motaro. That's really cool looking.
I I can I mean, it'll be these are nice, but they're expensive from what I remember, right? And
Still like some of these brands, but yeah, I can only collect so much at a time, you know.
Axe Battler and the skeletons are something I want to get because I like Golden Axe, and I think we're not getting a good Conan toy line any soon, so I might as well get Axe Battler and just pretend he's Conan.
Oh yeah, you remember those Conan movie figures they showed off a while ago?
No, I do not.
And they had really, really bad faces.
Oh, now I remember.
Were like $40 or something ridiculous.
Yeah, but this Axe Battler here.
I like the skeletons, very Harryhausen-esque.
Well, a lot of Golden Axes. Golden Axe is what happens when you take like the movie Conan and you take it through like an anime filter, and then you add
Oh, hey, Foddy.
Harryhausen. We're talking about a toy art fair. Hello, people of the stream. This is Foddy. She is a bab. Do not loot her, or else I will punish you.
The streaming?
Yes.
Yeah, we're streaming.
Well,
on YouTube, and people are adding to their stuff.
And
Well,
here is the Bane from Storm Collectibles, which I think is neat.
Aiden.
hang on a second.
Really overdone designs from the video game.
Yeah, I can understand that, and I can respect that. I'm sorry.
Darkseid and Doomsday are looking okay though.
And here's some Lucha toys. I don't know if you actually care or not, but whatever.
Lucha toys.
Lucha toys.
Go in there.
Well, I just thought I'd pop in and see what you guys are doing, but I didn't know you guys were
Here's the
doing
Lucha.
That's weird.
Oh, we're just talking about Toy Fair.
Yeah.
Oh, a toy stream. Toy stream, hello. I like toys.
Yeah, but none of these wrestling figures really are doing it for me.
None of them have a chainsaw.
Yeah.
I have the Lucha Jack right next to me.
Huh?
I am holding it in my
Is it a-
hands as we speak.
Is it
You're
a sleepy
harnessing the
Lucha
power.
Jack?
What?
Lucha Jack?
Let me get on camera on my stream and you can see what it is.
Okay.
Oh, I hope I'll be able to see it because, well, if I don't, then I think I might have to update my Discord, but I don't know.
Here you go. Here it
Or
is.
are you talking about taking a picture?
No, I'm literally showing it on stream.
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
But it's not working. But I was actually just about to go outside, but I will see you guys.
Oh,
later.
hello.
Why would you want to go outside when you can look at the toys?
Oh, hello, news, by the way, into the stream. Howdy.
Well, howdy, hello. I'll bring my
Streaming
toys
live
outside.
from our mother's basement.
Actually, I am streaming live from my room upstairs.
I'm streaming live.
My basement
from,
is too full of crap.
I'm streaming live from my closet.
That's nice, son. Remember to wash your hands.
I don't want to wash my hands.
Any other things from Toy Fair you want to talk about? I'm sorry.
Oh, we kind of barely touched on the Transformers. We should probably get back to that since that's kind of our. Well, that's my main thing, I guess you'd say. I don't think Playmates is going to deliver with the Godzilla stuff, so I'm not holding my breath
maybe
on
tomorrow.
that.
Maybe tomorrow. Who knows?
Oh, Studio Series display just came up.
Oh, let me see. The Studio Series. I know I'm not a big fan of these designs.
Man, you gotta show the Blitzwing photos.
Which one is that at? Which one is that at?
Give the thing.
Okay, one moment, please, in second. There's Devastator. There's Devastator. Can't find Blitzwing. I have poor eyesight.
This is the white one.
White one. White.
Oh, he's got the spike hand thing.
So this is do you think we're gonna get a movie B Blitzwing as well?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Now it's what do you know? I don't see him here. I got poor eyesight, man.
I linked it on the general. It should be New York Toy Fair 2020 Studio Series.
Yeah, I'm seeing it right here. I'm sorry.
I'll just post a picture of it.
Thank you. I'm being a dumbass. So yeah, howdy everybody. The Ghostbuster stuff is nice, I guess. Like I said, I do not need another Ghostbusters movie in my life. I think 1 is good and 2 is fine. So this Blitzwing looks pretty nice, Cosby, in my humble onion.
Yeah.
But now that we're getting a B movie studio series, do you think we could get a studio series of like the like B movie Prime and all that stuff?
Well, they already made that.
Did they? Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of want to see like B movie RC and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'd like to get an RC too, because the Bay version of RC is just bad. I can't get into that design at all.
That's the awful unicycle of death one, right?
Yeah, the broken unicycle freak thing.
But
Post I posted a picture of the B movie Optimus. That's been out a while now.
oh,
Looks like a good figure, but I was thinking there's no point in rushing out to get this because they're probably going to re-release the same thing when the reboot movie happens. So I'll just wait for that.
yeah. And will it be even called studio series then?
Probably.
Like I said, I don't care for like the designs of the Bay movies, but the fact that they managed to make some of these designs actually into Transformers is sort of an engineering miracle unto itself.
Yeah, that's sort of how I feel about it too.
Like like movie Devastator looks like this thing should not be a toy. This thing should not exist, but here it is.
Yeah, you still have people complaining about it not being accurate enough, but it's like if you look at the design in the movie, there is no way in hell you're going to be able to get an accurate figure of that unless it's just a statue.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not a big statue guy. I'm sorry.
Neither.
If I'm gonna collect
But
toys,
I'm
I'm
happy with what we got.
with now now that we're gonna get like a Transformers Beast Wars movie, I know you're worried about it, but
I'm concerned.
I really want to see a Beast Wars studio series down the line.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
The Beast
It
Wars
it all depends on the designs though, because that could either turn out really good or really fucking horrible.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's there is there's trouble. And I wonder if the He-Man animated series on Netflix will get any toys.
Oh hey, pull up. I'm sending you an image of the movie Cliff Jumper. I want to talk about that for a minute.
Yeah, no problem. Uh movie Cliff Jumper. Movie Cliff Jumper looks like he would be good for army building.
I was kind of thinking he might be a good stand-in for that Ferrari Dino character I've been wanting to figure out for so long.
It's surprised I think the main reason why we might not be getting Dino is like Ferrari being a dick about the mode or something.
Oh, I've suspected that, and I've talked about that with other people, but they could just have a made-up car
There is that
that doesn't
too.
have anything to do with Ferrari. And I'd be perfectly fine with that, because for me, the priority is the robot mode.
I think Cliff Jumper, if he wasn't so expensive, you could do army building because I think he has sort of a nice generic robot mode going on.
Compare him to Dino, I think it's kind of close, actually. Minus the whole alien car mode. Good stand-in.
We didn't even see his alt mode in the movie, did we? I can't remember. No, we did not.
It's the same as Bumblebees. They share the same character model.
Ah.
You know this is going to get repainted yellow later.
Probably.
Speaking of Bumblebee, where the hell is the War for Cybertron Bumblebee? We know he's in the show now, and oh, did you see the trailer for the show?
No, but can you link it to me and I'll show it on stream?
I will if I can find it. Let's see,
I can look for it too while I'm at it.
Yeah, we finally got to see footage of it.
I found it.
War for Cybertron Trilogy Siege Netflix.
Yeah, I found it. It's right. Let me link it to you just in case. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. I guess just play that and we'll both watch it.
Yokie dokies.
Cybertron is in ruins. I fear war is lost. Optimus, at this moment we must focus on surviving as a race, not winning a war.
Yet again, the Autobots have escalated this conflict to the point where we must answer their aggression with force. I empower you, Decepticons, to bring this painful chapter of our history to a close.
I don't like how Megatron's lips are moving.
We are facing extinction at the hands of the Decepticons.
Cybertron needs strength. My strength.
Oh, there he is.
Cybertron needs freedom.
Bumblebee confirmed for
We
Smash.
must not allow Megatron to find the Allspark. With it, he will
Oh, they're doing the Allspark story again, aren't they?
destroy everything we are.
You're fighting to win, and that's gonna get you all killed.
The Autobots fight for the day we no longer have to fight.
This was not the life I imagined for us.
It's a life
Holy shit, was that Alita 1? Wow, I didn't know she was in this.
worth fighting for.
So, who was voicing Megatron there?
I don't know who that voice actor is.
Oh,
I
well,
don't think it's Peter Cullen.
I'm glad at least we got Weller and Cullen in one decent one decent live action Transformers movie before, they pass away.
Walker didn't voice any characters in that movie, though.
Oh, really? Well, fuck.
They have a shot at the next movie, though.
Yeah, hopefully that movie's good.
Hopefully. Well, I mean, it'd be hard to fuck it up any harder at this point, right?
I mean, the Sonic movie was eh. It was eh.
Why Jim Carrey of all people? I don't really understand.
I think because they wanted enough star power to sell the movie.
I guess.
Can I talk about like NECA TNT for a second? I'm sorry.
Sure.
Now, I know you're not a big Turtles guy, but I am. And the NECA TNT stuff, I wish it was normal scaled and not fuck huge, tremendous,
Yeah, I was about to say the exact same thing because I really like that first movie, and it would be cool to have at least the 4 turtles in the movie Shredder on my shelf somewhere, but I can't with that 7-inch scale. I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look for it now. I am such an idiot. So,
Did they made Taka and Razar?
yeah, and I love those characters, and I understand that some don't like them all that much.
I don't have any problem with them, but I don't understand why they didn't just make Bebop and Rocksteady instead, because that's who they represent.
Who knows? I think they wanted to create their own mutants for the movie,
Yes.
which I can respect.
It's not like they were bad designs or anything. Oh, I guess we might as well talk about the new Godzillas for a minute.
I really hope that we do get to see Mechagodzilla.
Oh, well, we're not getting that from NECA because they're not doing any of the toys for the new movie.
I thought you meant like Playmates.
Well, we know they have Mechagodzilla figures, but we just haven't gotten a good look at them yet.
I have that. NECA's also doing the Space Marine, and then there's this Kong toy I'm gonna show in a second. Why won't you just load? Why won't you just load? Thank you and have nice day. I'm sorry.
Are we waiting on?
I just want to show you this Kong that isn't Godzilla NECA.
Oh, the Mezco Kong. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Oh, I didn't know. I like it, but I don't know
It's
what it.
cool, but it's one of those fuck huge figures that doesn't really fit in with anything. It's like 8 inches tall, I think.
Why
Yeah.
can't we just have normal scale Kong?
Don't know.
That isn't like cheap bullshit from Leonard or whatever.
To hold our breath for a Monster Arts.
We're not getting a
Oh,
monster.
speaking,
Oh, you go first. I'm sorry.
be getting a Monster Arts Kong and Mechagodzilla and probably nothing else but repaints.
I don't
Speaking
even think.
of which,
You go. I'm sorry.
I noticed that there was an announcement for Monster Arts working with Monster Hunter to make figures of those. Honestly, I'm not too crazy about that.
Well, there are some Monster Hunter designs I like, so that'll be neat, I guess.
For me, it's just, it's another excuse not to make any Showa Godzilla monsters, you know?
Do they need an excuse now? They could just be.
No,
They could just be
they've
honest
never
with
given
us.
us a real excuse, but well, buying any of them.
I mean, they could just be honest with us and go, "Fuck you, we don't want to do it," and I respect them more that way.
Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of difference at this point, does it? Yeah, I was really hoping that the Playmates would put out their display and we'd see if those leaked listings were real. Because I want to see that Gorosaurus.
Maybe tomorrow. It's possible.
Maybe.
Isn't that when it's open to the public? Tomorrow?
I have no idea. I thought they'd have done it by now. I'll post the pictures of the NECA Godzillas.
Thank you. I mean, these look nice, but yet again, the scale.
These actually scale pretty decent with the Monster Arts from what I remember. Their 64 actually works better than the official one, which is sort of funny.
Like I said, at this point, I just want them to be honest with us, Monster Arts, and just accept that we're not getting any Showa Godzilla from them.
Yeah.
It would be nice, I'm sorry. I know I'm being a cynical fuck about this, but whatever.
Well, I mean, maybe Playmates will give us some, if we get that 6-inch vinyl Megalon, that'd be a decent consolation prize, in my opinion, at least.
Mm-hmm.
At least that'd be something.
Here's the Rock Soldier from NECA, and I really wish they didn't go with this weird paint design on it.
There's the Rock Soldier.
It's on the stream right here.
That is weird. Is that supposed to be video game colors or some shit?
I think so, and I wish it was more just normal ass colors.
Hecky. Oh, is that a Krang?
Yeah, we're getting Krang too in his body.
Oh, that's neat. That's a new mold, isn't it? I haven't seen that before.
So this Krang plus maybe his Rock Soldiers would be fun to collect.
Yeah.
But
speaking of army builders, I keep hoping we get some from the Transformers movies. That'd be fun.
There's some Turtle in Time stuff. There's Leatherhead and his weird ass hat they gave him in the cartoon for some reason. I'll never get why they made Leatherhead a villain in the cartoons when he's usually a good guy in every other media.
Probably because the big mutated crocodile is intimidating.
Probably. Oh, there's their Super Shredder.
Oh wait, Super Shredder? I haven't seen that yet.
Well, here it is. Super Shredder will always be one of my great childhood disappointments.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, that looks good. I like that.
At least he gets used in Turtles in time, and oh, here's the NECA Goji. Boop. So now
Well,
that
at least I sort of feel like with the Bayformers movies, even if the movies suck, at least with the studio series, I can sort of get the characters and display whatever scene I want to have. Like, I was really let down at not seeing Jetfire fight Devastator when I was a kid.
God, I'm
I should
old.
say.
God, I'm old.
It happens.
NECA's Defenders of the Earth looks neat if you're into Defenders of the Earth, which I don't think many people are.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so Defenders of the Earth is basically a superhero team made up of all of the King Feature Syndicate characters.
Featuring the what now?
It features all the King Feature Syndicate is a comic book company, and they own Flash Gordon, the Phantom, Mandrake.
Oh.
So in the 80s, they had this idea to boost the sales of their comics, right? So they brought together all their popular heroes, and they created a toy line. And then they let
exactly reach. Go ahead.
Then they let Stan Lee write some of the episodes for the TV show.
Didn't exactly turn out to be the next Avengers or Justice League, I'm guessing.
Well, it was more popular in Europe, where the characters are more popular. But here in America, it's basically... But there's their Phantom and their Flash Gordon, which I think look nice. Like, I
got the
Sorry, you go.
official images for Transformers up on the website now. If you switch over to that, I guess we could talk about each individual character if you want
to. Sure. Which one? Where is it at?
Just go to TFW. It's right on there.
Okay, can I talk about Ming for a second? I love this design for Ming, and if he wasn't in a NECA scale, I might actually have gotten him. Because I love the 80s movie, even though it's not the greatest movie, but I love
green in the movie though.
Okay, so you have to understand that Ming is kind of a how do I put this politely? Kind of an off. Yeah, and so ever since like the 80s, they've tried to make Ming look more alien by giving him green skin.
Oh. That with the Mandarin in that one 90s cartoon for Iron Man.
Sort of the same
Didn't
thing.
look right.
So here we have all the characters, right? This is it.
Yeah, there's the Earthrise pictures.
Which one is this one? This dinosaur one.
On microphone, Ted?
I said dinosaur one, I'm sorry. Okay, can you boop, 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 boop.
Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check, mic check. Mic.
Okay, I couldn't hear you for a minute there.
I'm sorry, that was my fault. Who's this dinosaur here?
Well, there's Snapdragon. It's dinosaur mode is eh.
I don't like the colors. The colors are everywhere.
I read someone suggest repainting this into Grimlock, and I'm just like, no, don't. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, this design does not scream Grimlock to me personally.
Jet mode is okay, but this is a character I don't have any attachment to, so.
Mirage looks pretty nice, though. I like his sort of sports car look he's got going on.
Yeah.
Chromia I like, but I really hope we can get rid of that stupid battle damage bull crap. I hate that. I'm sorry.
Well, the original version of this toy doesn't have as much on there, so
Yeah, but
been
if
out for a year.
if I'm gonna get a Chromia, I want one without battle damage on it. If you get what I'm saying. Because there's just so few fembot toys, if I can remember correctly.
Chromia would look really nice with RC. You know, they mentioned that the characters in the Netflix show are based on the toy models, and Elita 1 and Bumblebee are clearly featured, but they don't have any figures yet. So I wonder if that's sort of an early tease we're getting.
Watch them come in the next wave.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I'd get an Elita 1.
I mean,
And of course, Bumblebee is a no-brainer.
didn't packaging hint at Megatron?
I think you're thinking of Galvatron. He is on the Earthrise packaging.
So, well, I mean, if we're gonna get Galvatron, we're probably gonna get Unicron as well because just how it is.
Well, the Unicron figure, that was the big $500 thing you had to kickstart for.
Yeah, but here's my thought: they're gonna make a smaller version for Earthrise.
I don't see them doing that.
Well, I mean, you can't really get the character of Galvatron without Unicron in my mind.
I think they said something about they're not going to do another Unicron after that, or
They say a lot of
something or other.
things.
Yeah, then again, that was John Warden saying that, and he said no plans for an Earth mode side swipe, and I'm like, yeah. I don't
And
know
here
about
he
that.
is. We're looking at him.
Oh, that's the same figure with more paint on it. Although, you were talking about Earthrise packaging and the characters on it. What I remember seeing was Galvatron, Sideswipe, Hound, Trailbreaker, RC, and Bumblebee. And we know at least some of those have figures already, so
Yeah, I think
the others are probably coming.
I think
around
those are
soon enough.
teases for part 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I think part 3 is going to be more Earth focused.
Part 3, I think, is gonna involve maybe Unicron.
Maybe. I think they're not going to play that up too much, because if you do that, you're going to have a bunch of kids that's like, why can't I get a Unicron figure? And it's like, yeah, you had to pre-order it for $500 2 years ago, and
Yeah, and that's not gonna sit well.
It's gonna lead to some butt hurt.
This Snapdragon Jet mode does look kind of like a spaceship fighter from some sort of Super Nintendo game.
Yeah, it kind of does. Double dealer.
Run Amok, I like his car mode a lot.
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't all white because it looks prototypey in my mind, but that's just me.
Well, there is going to be a black repaint later, but I don't know how hard it's going to be to get.
Yeah.
I mentioned it before in a bunch of conversations, but I want to get multiples of Run Amok and Runabout and have like a little army of them. It'd be fun.
But,
Run Amok kind of looks like a Transformers version of a Stormtrooper, so that's nice.
there's Megs. Seeker. I do not like that Seeker alt mode at all.
I don't either. I'm really glad we got the F-15.
But, what do you think we're going to get after Earthrise, though?
Well, we talked about Earth modes for Sideswipe and Hound and those guys. That's a pretty safe bet. I think we're definitely getting Hot Rod and Galvatron, and probably Cyclonus and Scourge too. You know, round out all the 86 characters.
I would like to see some of the Junkacons from the movie get toys.
Junkions, yeah. that would work really well with the whole
Battle damage.
weaponizer idea, where you can take off a limb and make it into a gun and such.
Yeah, that would be fun. Also, did Rekgar ever have an official toy?
Yeah, he's had a couple.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
And Earth mode Soundwave is probably going to happen eventually. That I'm excited for.
But beyond that, I kind of hope that eventually the Beast Wars guys get the get this Earthrise love treatment, because that would be nice to
Would
have
be
sort
nice.
of have just definitive versions of them is what I'm getting at. But
Well,
beyond,
speaking of Beast, it's going to be really hype once they start making the War for Cybertron Dinobots. They got to get to it eventually.
unless they cock tease us until the end of it, or God forbid they make them exclusives to somewhere like Walgreens.
They wouldn't do that. Not with all of them, at least. I could see them doing it for maybe Sludge. Something. Tell you what worries me, though, the idea that they just make Grimlock and not bother with the other ones. That would suck. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Oh, here's the Storm. They have a classic Storm Target exclusive, which I think is stupid, but whatever. In my humble opinion, I think it's very, very not cool, whatever, but whatever. I know you don't care for Warhammer, but I think the Space Marine looks neat. The NECA Space Marine.
Where's that at?
I am showing you the link right here. Here, I'm sorry, McFarlane. It's the McFarlane Space Marine. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Which I think would be good for army building, but the sad thing is I don't think they have any of the other like enemy races from the tabletop games. So what's the point? You know what I mean?
That looks nice. It looks like they took the minifigure and made it huge.
And the thing is, we haven't gotten any like orcs or Tau or Tyranids to go along with it. So who's he gonna fight?
I wouldn't hold my breath on that.
That's the problem I have with the McFarlane Doom line right now. Is there's only one demon and then a bunch of
demon, that thing called the Marauder or whatever its name is. But
yeah,
that's,
but then we have a bunch of Doom guy variants, and I'm like, these could have just been demons, you know.
Oh no, it really couldn't have, because that would be an entirely new mold they got to make for each demon, and now they're just trying to make their money off the Doom guy mold.
Here's an idea. Just follow me on this. You retool the Doom guy mold as corrupted humans.
Yeah, I guess that would work, but isn't that mainly just like in the original game where it was the same sprite?
Yeah.
But in the 2016 games, it's entirely different character models.
Yeah, there's the problem with that.
I'm surprised they didn't make an imp.
You think they would make an imp, right?
Yeah.
You think.
Here's
What?
I think I'm needed, so we're probably going to end the stream soon.
Okay.
Well, I hope this has been nice. Thank you for talking to me. You want to do this? You want to do this tomorrow?
Okay, maybe we'll do another one tomorrow.
Okay, then have a nice day. Bye.